This is the Duwamish River. What you see here is the result of 100 years of drastic modifications by mankind to the landscape. What used to be a long meandering river at the confluence of the Green and Black rivers, home and spawning ground to many different species of salmon, is now a straight, industrialized channel that empties into the Elliott Bay, so polluted that in 2001 the federal government designated it as a Superfund site. Why was there a need to channelize this once majestic landscape and fill it with dredge material? Why was it so polluted? And who is responsible? As you can see behind me, when this area began industrializing in the mid-1900s, companies like the Boeing Corporation began building their factories along the waterway. Since then, these companies have been dumping their waste materials into the river and along the bank. With the new industry comes an uprising of residential areas, roads, and traffic. The pollution that came along with these human activities covers the ground and pavement. And as it has been known to happen quite frequently in Seattle, it rains, and these contaminants are carried into the Duwamish River. This is known as stormwater runoff. So what's wrong with this system? You might assume that the contaminants would just wash out into the ocean. The problem lies in the soil. Among the normal materials you find in the soil from this area, the government is worried about the high levels of PCBs, dioxins, and furans, carcinogenic polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, arsenic, and other chemicals. These pollutants are carried by stormwater runoff and erosion into the Duwamish River, where they are absorbed into the bacteria, plant life, and shellfish. From there, it moves up to the food chain to fish, terrestrial wildlife, and, of particular concern, to the EPA and the Department of Ecology, and to humans, where long-term effects are still unknown. Here at Herringhouse Park is a small-scale example of what the government and local citizens have tried to do in order to mitigate historic and future degradation. At this restoration site, Seattle Parks attempted to cap contaminated soil using a thick layer of engineered material and cover that with clean soil in order to repair this riparian habitat. While they have had success with the return of spawning salmon, if you take a look around, an irrigation system has been installed to maintain vegetation. The problem lies in the fact that the restoration did not lay down enough soil for the root system of larger native plants. Now, extensive work by Seattle Parks is required for the maintenance of the site. However, this is a very small part of the Duwamish waterway, and citizens want to know how the whole river and the area that they call home is going to be cleaned up. Thank you for watching this special report of the Duwamish River cleanup. I'm Nina Nguyen, and to show you some of the ideas being put together by agencies and responsible party, we now go to the lab with John Nye, the science guy.